Okay, moving on to the next question. It is 1 minus 1 into minus 5 to the power 0 minus 3 square minus 1 to the power minus 1. Clear? And the whole to the power 1 upon 3. So first of all, we have to use the BODMAS rule. But minus 5 to the power 0 becomes 1. Clear? And then we will start with small bracket. It is 3 square. So 3 square becomes 9. 9 minus 1, that means 8. 8 to the power minus 1, whenever we have a negative exponent, then what are we supposed to do? We have to write the reciprocal of it. Fine. If we have a negative exponent, then we have to write the reciprocal of the number whose power it is. So reciprocal of 8 is 1 upon 8. Clear? And 1 minus 1 upon 8 becomes 7 upon 8. Clear? Now we'll take the LCM. So it becomes 8. And 8 minus 7 becomes 1 upon 8. 1 upon 8 to the power 1 upon 3. 1 upon 8 can be written as 1 upon 2 cube. Clear? And it is power to the power. Clear? 3 into 1 upon 3. So 3 and 3 will be cancelled. We will be left with power 1. So it is 1 upon 2. There was slight mistake when I was writing this question. There was one more negative power written here. You need to remove that. Okay, that's why I have edited and I have given this question, discussed this question once again. Clear? Please avoid that section part in the previous video. Now, we are moving to the question number 4. It is, what should be added to 2x cube minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 so that it is completely divisible by x plus 2. So this is a long division method division. Okay. So what is the divisor? Divisor is x plus 2 and dividend is 2x cube minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. So first of all, what we do, we take the first term of dividend and first term of divisor. It is 2x cube. So basically x should be, we have to read the table of x plus 2. So x should be multiplied by what? That it becomes 2x cube. So x should be multiplied by 2x square. Now if we are multiplying x by 2x square, and if we leave 2, then 2 will start fighting. So what we have to do, if we are multiplying it by 2x square, then the entire expression should be multiplied. We cannot multiply just one term and we cannot leave the other term. So if we are reading the table 2x square times, then 2x square into the entire divisor, it means x plus 2. So basically x plus 2 into 2x square. So it becomes 2x cube plus 4x square. Able to get? Now if we have read the table, then we need to subtract. And when we subtract, we need to change the sign. Column method. Okay, subtraction by column method. So if this is plus, this becomes minus. And no sign is there. So it is by default plus, which will be converted to negative. Now 2x cube, because plus 2x cube minus 2x cube, negative term, one positive term, they will be, because they are equal, so they will be cancelled. Now it is minus 3x square minus 4x square. Like terms, they will be added because both had negative, so answer will carry negative sign. So minus 7x square. We will copy plus 4x plus 5 here. The process have to be repeated once again. We have to look at the first term of the dividend, minus 7x square, and here we have x. So x should be multiplied by what? That it becomes minus 7x square. So we have to multiply x by minus 7x. Again, minus 7x into entire bracket. Okay, minus 7x into x plus 2. So if we open the bracket, minus 7x square and minus 14x. So x square term is written below x square and x term is written below x. Clear? We'll again change the sign because we are subtracting. So minus 7x square plus 7x square will be cancelled. They will be added because both have positive sign now. Same signs, they will be added. So 18x, we have copied 5 here. Again, it is x, it is 18x. So x should be multiplied by 18. We'll multiply the entire bracket by 18. So plus 18, 18 into x, 18x, and 18 twos are 36. We'll subtract it. We have got remainder as minus 31. Minus 31 is the remainder. But the question says that what should be added to this expression? 2x cube minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5, so that it is completely divisible. Completely divisible means remainder should come 0. So if we add 31 to it, then minus 31 plus 31 will be cancelled and we'll have 0 remainder. Are you getting it? So you have to remember in these kind of question, first thing when you are dividing, you have to see whether they are arranged in descending order of variable or not. Either they should be in ascending or in descending, but we prefer descending order. So x cube term, then x square term, then x term, then constant. In case if any term is missing, suppose no x square term is there, then I'll suggest you write 0x square there. Okay, just to avoid the mistakes. Clear? And the other thing, if the question has been given what should be subtracted from the given expression, then simply whatever remainder you are getting, it has to be subtracted, because the question says that what should be subtracted from the given expression so that it becomes completely divisible. Clear? So if it is completely divisible, we should get remainder 0. So simply you need to subtract the remainder. Remainder will be the answer. That number should be subtracted from the expression. Clear? Moving on to question number 5. It is if x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 27, then we need to find out the value of given thing. So we'll substitute x by 8 and y by 27. Here you can see. Fine. Now 8 can be written as 2 cube and 27 can be written as 3 cube. So 2 cube to the power 4 upon 3. So power to the power x to the power m to the power n. So it has to be x to the power mn. So 3 into 4 upon 3, 3 and 3 will be cancelled. 3 into 2 upon 3, 3 and 3 will be cancelled. So we have 2 to the power 4 plus 3 square. 16 plus 25. That means plus 9, which becomes 25. So 1 upon 2 means this can be written as 5 square. Then 2 into 1 upon 2, 2 and 2 can be cancelled. Or you can understand power 1 upon 2 is under root only. That's why it is plus minus 5. 2 answers will be there. Fine. Moving on to the next part. Remember, under root means power 1 upon 2. Are you getting it? And cube root means power 1 upon 3. Question number 6, which is the last question for this revision class. It is find out the value of x if 9 into 81 to the power x is equal to 27 to the power 3 minus x. 9 can be written as 3 square. 81 can be written as 3 to the power 4. If we power to the power, so it becomes 3 to the power 4x. Now same base and powers will be added because they are in multiplication. X to the power m into x to the power n becomes x to the power m plus n. So 3 to the power 2 plus 4x. Other side it was when we will multiply them 3 into 3 minus x. So 3 minus x, actually it is in a bracket. So it becomes 3 3s are 9 and minus 3 into x, 3x. Now base is same, they are equal and base is same. So if we compare, base can be removed, do not cancel them. Okay, just write on comparing and base can be removed and 2 plus 4x will be equal to 9 minus 3x. And we can calculate value of x from here. Same type of question. It is 125 can be written as 5 cube and 5 cube into 5 to the power x because base is same. So we'll use their exponents will be added. So 5 to the power 3 plus x. The other side it is 5 to the power 2x minus 7. They are equal, base is same. So if base is same, their exponents will also be equal. So 3 plus x on comparing is equal to 2x minus 7. Okay. So we have transferred x this side. So it becomes x, and 7 this side. It becomes plus 7. That means 10.